Alright, so
Yeah,
I won't lie. I had to use the restroom real fast, so I missed out on some of your stream.
it's alright. It's all good.
So what was like the recap of like what I missed?
So where'd you leave off?
After I sent that message, I left.
Oh, okay. So after Rot would kill them easily.
Oh yeah. So okay, wait, which stands are we discussing?
We're discussing basically the first Saiyan arc with Raditz
Like
coming in.
like the actual arc. Okay, got it.
Yeah, the actual arc.
So,
Raditz comes in, and
okay.
then 1 year later, it's the Vegeta Nappa.
Let's get something straight here, buddy.
All right.
First off, Raditz okay, I'm not gonna curse you. I'm not gonna curse.
No, it's
Awful.
okay.
He's awful. Okay.
I heard.
No,
He's
crazy. He's crazy. He looks crazy.
He looks cool.
Because no, I mean like he acts like he's unstoppable.
He does.
But in all actuality, he is by far probably one of the weakest Saiyans you could get.
Yeah,
only
but he's so strong.
He's not insanely strong at all.
Against like Piccolo and
The only reason why, one, Goku washed. Alright, he was barely training. He just had a kid. Everything. He was not at his peak level that he probably could have been.
Okay.
Piccolo. So if you're gonna compare Raditz to anyone, you should always compare Raditz to Piccolo because Piccolo actually didn't stop training. Like they say, if I remember correctly, they should say it. So they're gonna actually mention the whole like, hey, Piccolo, like he's been training ever since. That's how he developed the special beam cannon. So if you're gonna compare Raditz to someone, don't compare him to Goku. Only compare to Piccolo. And the only reason why they should okay.
But Goku and Piccolo were like the same power level, weren't they? When they were fighting Raditz?
In Sparking Zero,
okay.
where they do explore different timelines. There's a lot with this whole Raditz one, where they explore a bunch of different things.
Alright.
So one of the things that they try to explore... Oh my gosh, hold on. My audio is not balanced. I'm playing Cyberpunk at the same time right now. And like Cyberpunk is overpowering my earbuds. Hold on. Okay, so where did I leave off on? Oh yeah, so one of the options is where you just don't take Piccolo and like Master Roshi and Krillin come with you. You defeat him so much easier. You defeat Raditz so much easier if you have like Roshi and Krillin with you. It's just like a matter of like numbers for Raditz. Like he's kind of really pathetic, like battle wise, because they're not really what's the word, tactical.
Yeah.
Like they're just used to being like these strong people who just come wipe out people. Typically, like they'll use their grade 8 forms, as like they say in the anime. That's typically how they do it. Like they'll just send kids use the grade 8 forms. Like so, they just don't develop tactics as well as they would like they do later on, like in the Dragon Ball series. Like Goku, obviously he's more tactical. He's been in multiple different fights.
Yeah.
But like I said, he was hella washed. He was not training to get strong or anything like that. I feel like if he was training, he could have been better. So with that part established, he probably wouldn't even be able to fight the first boss in Elden Ring, Raditz.
You don't think he would be able to fight the Soldier of Godric?
No.
The Soldier of Godric.
Oh wait, no, I meant Godric. The
man Godric himself? Wait a minute.
Yeah.
But he's like the weakest demigod, though.
Yeah.
I feel like we should be like fighting the opposites.
No.
Like I should be voting for the Elden Ring universe, and you should be against but we're like opposites right now.
No. You see, it's because unlike you, I actually know Dragon Ball.
But I know Elden Ring.
You're right. You do know Elden Ring, and I know Dragon Ball, so I know how easily they're gonna get their asses handed to them.
But by Godric, no way.
Wait. The word God in general states how crazy they are.
He ran away from every fight. Godric ran away from every fight.
He did run away from the one that we were. I'm going based on the fight that we actually have seen.
Well, that is because we like literally entered his house and surprised him.
Seriously?
Yeah, that's his house.
So what? He always just runs away from a fight.
Yeah, he ran away from Melania. There's like the 1,000-year war, the Shattering War. Yeah. He ran away from.
All right, fine. You know what? Sure. Let's go with someone well known. Rhydon.
Radon.
I corrected myself.
Tell his name in Pokemons.
It's Rhyhorn. Pokemon. Yeah. But yeah, so he would absolutely probably obliterate Nappa too.
Wait, are we talking
Nappa
about?
and Raditz.
Are we talking about like
Radon.
Prime Radon, or are we talking about like Rot?
The one that
Radon?
we see. The one that we see.
Well, we see both.
The first one. The first one. The first one.
But he's rotted though. He's like super weak as well.
Yeah, exactly. And think about it though. How insane his moves are in general.
The meteor does worry me.
Exactly. The meteor would absolutely just obliterate them.
But what about they can fly though, right? So they don't even have to, you know.
They can fly, but here's the thing. You really think they're gonna be faster than him?
Yeah, yeah, I think so. Yeah, because they
have
you know, gravity. They have like they're used to their Saiyan gravity, which is why they fly so easily.
They're not freaking insanely fast yet. You gotta remember that. You gotta think of like where they're at now, and they're nerfed, hella nerfed. Like if you're gonna call it with Vegeta, he is hella nerfed. All right, because he's still like, for him, your best argument you're gonna have for him is his grade 8 form, which I would actually have to think about for a second, which is why I'm focusing on the lower two, and then we'll get to how Vegeta would end up losing.
Okay,
easily.
Okay.
But Raditz, he's getting wiped by almost anyone. I'm telling you.
I don't know about that. You know, well maybe
no,
I don't think he can win against Radon though. I think you might be right about that, but I don't know.
No, I promise you, he's not gonna win against Radon.
Yeah, Radon is crazy.
Raditz is a complete idiot. He literally was actually capable of being stopped by Piccolo. Like he was able to be restrained by Piccolo for a good amount of time. And you're saying if you're trying to say he's that crazy, but yet he's able to be stopped like the way he was.
Oh, his tail! Oh my goodness. He's the only one whose tail is affected, yeah.
Yeah, and you can't just forget about that stuff. Like, the main argument for all of them is always going to be their grade 8 form. Everything else, cooked. You're probably going to get cooked in all of their base forms.
I don't know.
Because think about it.
All of them
have always needed someone else to help them. Like, the second, like, more than, like, 3-4 people started teaming up on them, they started to lose. You gotta remember, bro, like, the fact that half of the people in Elden Ring are just gods, you know they're getting...
Well, they're demigods, you know. Not quite.
Demigods, gods? Demigod alone. Demigod alone is still enough to terrify. Because, like, Vegeta actually knows who, like, Beerus is, who's the actual god, too, though. This is established in canon that he did see Beerus as a kid. So if they even mention the name like God, like even if it's just demigod, they would still probably be like Vegeta would probably be terrified of half of them.
Yeah, except for Godric, that doesn't really count. I would say.
You know what? Since I don't know Godric apparently at all, I was going based off like his moveset, but you said like.
Oh yeah, he's like the weakest. He's a chicken. He's the weakest. You know, he's basically the Raditz of.
He's like everything bad.
Yeah.
All right. So then, yeah, he'd probably get absolutely obliterated though. I'd say that.
But Nappa's a different story. I think Nappa
is Nappa is tanky for sure. However, Radon, like Nappa would also like prefer not to always be so up close. Sometimes, like if he thinks he's gonna be losing, he'd probably start relying more on his moveset. Like there's like I forgot what it's called. Like one of his abilities, so he'll have to back away for that one to happen though. But the thing is, like, doesn't Radon have like that one move where you can just pull people in?
Yeah, he does have a gravity move like that. Yeah.
Exactly. So that is gonna easily make him get absolutely clapped.
Okay, so you were thinking boss. I was thinking like the normal characters. I think bosses do take into account in this like idea.
Well,
right?
you said universe in general.
Yeah, the universe in general. But I was also like I was thinking mostly like characters. Like, how do you think the humans of Elden Ring would survive? You know, could they? Without the Tarnish, by the way, because I feel like Tarnish would be cheating.
I was about to say Tarnish. They're kind of immortal basically. So I think they're gonna lose, buddy.
I'm thinking like the DLC characters, if you remember them, Letta and the gang, right?
I've only watched like one DLC tutorial.
Oh damn! Well,
not tutorial, but like one gameplay.
Well, so there's this gang, and the leader is Letta, right? And they go up against the Tarnish, right? They you know it's like a 1v5, right? So like they're basically probably the strongest humans, if you wanted that. They're basically the Z fighters of Elden Ring, right? Letta has a sword that can create like light needles of light. We got I don't know all of their names, but Ansbach has like a blood scythe. There's I don't know, I don't know his name. I forgot his name, but I'm just gonna call him Havel because that's basically what
Okay,
people
I'm not
compare
gonna
him to.
lie. Like the dragon skills too. That's probably gonna like mess them up.
The dragon who?
Dragon the specials that you get from like when you kill all the dragon hearts and you get their hearts.
Oh, so wait, so you're
Like
talking
those
about a
special ones.
dragon, like the Dragon Man? There is a Dragon Man in the DLC. Are you telling me he could like really do some damage?
I think he could probably do some real damage.
That's kind of crazy.
You don't think so? You really don't think they'll be able
Yeah,
to?
it's just I don't think because these are like just humans, right? And the humans in Dragon Ball couldn't do anything.
No, like that. No. Well, it took multiple of them to like actually do something.
Like yeah, they were strong.
Like that's all they
you
have
know,
to
they
do.
could fight Cybermen, and they were like the same as like the same strength as Raditz. I think that's really impressive in their own respect. But like Elden Ring characters, like you can kill them as a normal guy without any fists or anything. I guess that I don't know. That's more mechanics related than lore related. But like even the strongest players like could or the strongest characters struggle against the weakest characters like Godric, you know, or the weakest boss, I guess.
Vegeta in his grade 8 form will probably start like absolutely destroying.
That's what I'm thinking.
Second. Only also because like they don't know about the tail weakness. So
yeah, that is a problem.
That's the only like main big thing that Vegeta has like going for him. Not the only, but like it's like the big thing he has going.
Yeah, who do you think like would have the strongest power level? Would this be Radon or Melania? Maybe Melania, right? But they're both kind of in a weaker state than they were in the past. So it's kind of hard to judge. Maybe Malekith, if you know Malekith, he's the dog with the wood sword. Yeah, Malekith. Malekith might have because he's the most feared of all of like the demigods, right? Malekith is the most feared character, I guess, in Elden Ring.
You see, but like, okay, could we just agree on one thing? Demigods, let's face it, they're more than likely getting like, they're losing. Alright, they're losing. If they survive, that's crazy, and it's a miracle.
So you're saying the demigods are losing, or no, Saiyans?
No, like Saiyans.
Well, here, let's go through a list. Elden Ring, and I'll just type remembrances because that's what.
Here, just send it to me. Send me the link that you're gonna use for like all the Elden Ring bosses.
Yeah, we'll go to the base game first, and then we'll start with the DLC, which is also.
Yeah. Just don't forget, I am looking through the Cyberpunk book right now that I got. So if I do not seem like I am on track, it's because I am like in deep love reading right now.
All right. Bada bing, bada boom. Sending the link to you. We got quite a few bosses, and some of them aren't demigods. So I would still kind of like your opinion on some of them, because some of them, even though they're not demigods, they're kind of strong in their own right. So, damn, I sent it.
There we go. What is this? Oh, Elden Ring wiki.
Yeah.
We're gonna go through their lore and everything.
The lore doesn't matter that much. I mean, it kind of gives you like a brief.
Too late. It's too late. They're getting lore. They're getting the briefiest of lore, just so we know who's actually getting wrecked.
Well, I still think Godric's getting wrecked.
I don't have high hopes. I don't have high hopes.
I have like I'm like the opposite. You know, I think Saiyans might be demolishing like kind of like 50 to 75%.
Hey. The point. Okay, so we agree. He's gonna lose.
Yeah, Godric's losing.
They cannot take on everyone.
Yeah, like they're not taking on everyone, but they can take. You know, so, they might win.
Elden Ring as a whole, stands are losing. Say it now.
Okay.
No. Do you think anyone has a chance? Do you think every single person in Elden Ring, bosses, humans, whatever, everyone, will absolutely lose to all three of them?
It's because there's like a god in the DLC, man. It's a problem. It's a bit of a problem.
So, we'll ignore the DLC.
Okay. Base game. I think that my problem is I think they have a chance, but they're gonna have to really try, you know.
Yeah,
and I guess
think about it. They're the ultimate
too.
throwers. They are the ultimate throwers. Don't forget that.
I mean, if they tried their all, though, if they took it seriously after Godric or something, I don't know.
No, they would not. They're gonna be too full of themselves.
Yeah, yes, that is true.
You gotta remember their ego too. That's gonna be like their real big liability there.
Yeah, that's why Vegeta got like his tail cut. Yeah, and got cut again twice.
Not just him, but like everyone else, like, they're like, what, Nappa, he's too full of himself, he's too cocky, he
and
started
Nappa
losing.
got his back broken by Goku. That was crazy.
Exactly, like, that's gonna be their ultimate downfall too. It's just like their ego, narcissism, and everything.
Okay, so I guess if I had to say the answer, I'm just for the sake of argument, I'm gonna say yes because I think so.
Sake of argument, no, not for the sake of argument. I need a genuine. Do you think they're gonna survive that shit?
Well, okay, let's see. I'm looking through the list.
It's not good for him. Not good for him. You know it too.
Well, I'm gonna say yes. I'm just gonna say yes. That they can.
They can, or they will be destroyed.
That they can win. Maybe not that they will win, but they can. They definitely can. Right?
No, it's whether they will or not.
Well, will they win?
They'll stand a chance.
It's literally for me, you know.
Literally, are they gonna lose? Are they not gonna lose?
Okay, well, if we had
the argument isn't, oh, can they like hold out? And the argument is, can they beat?
Okay, yeah, you're right. You're right. Can they beat the Elden Ring verse? I'm going to say
no.
I'm going to say no. Yes. I'm going to say yes.
You really think so? Alright, so I'll tell you what. This is what we're going to do now.
Alright.
We're going to establish, with your 3 Saiyans, alright, we're going to go over all our knowledge, pull our knowledge together.
Okay.
Of my knowledge of Dragon Ball as a whole, your knowledge of Elden Ring as a whole. Okay. We're not gonna try, like, obviously throwing someone off, but like giving misinformation. We're gonna go 100% honesty. Well, actually, this would make them lose, or this would make them win. All right.
All right.
All right. So, let's find a boss, and let's see, like, if you're gonna beat him. You got me to stop. You got me to stop reading, buddy. Let's see.
Well, if you want to choose a boss, and then I'll make my.
If I could find the bosses, what the heck? I don't know how to use Elden Ring Wiki. I'm a bit slow.
What? Did you not? Oh, go to the table. Go to Remembrance's gallery. And then you'll have a nice clean.
I don't even know where that is.
Shit, what are you looking at right now? Oh, okay. Go to Remembrances. Yeah, your Remembrances. There you go. Go to the gallery. Yeah, because it looks cleaner on the gallery. Yeah, Remembrance Gallery, and it looks so cleaner to use. And we're not going to use the DLC bosses yet, so just scroll down below them, and then that's all the base game Remembrances. Sup, Roxy? Moog? Moog's an interesting one.
Let's go with Moog. Because he's a nice little solid. He's up there, boss. You said it yourself multiple times. He is up there on the difficulty.
He's up there, yeah. But he's kind of secretive. He's basically like the Batman, except like if Batman was evil of the Elden Ring universe.
So let's go about it. Let's talk about this one, alright?
Okay.
Let's go over his abilities, alright?
Alright.
So what does he have that would definitely, like, he'll definitely pull out and he'll start, like, trying to demolish them with?
So his big thing, and I'm talking the biggest thing, is his knee heal, where he's gonna grab his priestly weapon, I don't know what it's called, and he's gonna move it up and down.
Let's just call it a trident. It's a trident.
Yeah, I guess it's a trident, right? I think it's probably called a trident in the game. So he's gonna move the trident up and down and start counting. He's gonna say, in Latin, he's gonna say 3, 2, 1, and then the whole surrounding area gets surrounded by blood, or like a blood mist, and blood starts draining from the enemies that he's fighting. Right. That one's kind of crazy.
That's his crazy move that you're talking about. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Let's pick a Saiyan. Who you want to pick? Who you want to go?
I'm just gonna go straight.
Who do you think would actually beat him? Straight to the top.
Yeah, straight to the top. Mm-hmm.
All right. So, I'm not gonna lie. I do not know. This is actually a really good one, just because, like, alright, let's skip over everything. He's gonna transform. Let's face it. Vegeta base form. He's not gonna win, right?
Okay. Well, if Vegeta's gonna transform, then I would say Moog is also going to transform. Because remember, these guys have second phases.
Yeah, you're right. So let's face it. Vegeta base form. He's gonna have to go Great Ape. It's gonna be just like how he started losing to Goku. Mm-hmm. So he's like, alright, time to whip out the big gun, which is the Great Ape.
I think he doesn't. So, I think it's better if he doesn't transform, though, because if in the game, if the character uses the trident, there's a range. The trident has a range to it. So if Vegeta flies away, then easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Right. That's not winning. That's just chickening out. That's just running away.
Well, he can fly to a distance and then start blasting like he does with Goku. I think Vegeta does that. He starts blasting with like ki blasting.
Well, okay, so
Yeah.
screw it. We'll just start from the top. We'll start from the top. Hold on,
Okay.
let me hop on your stream so I could also see like your chat.
Yeah.
But
just in
start
case
from
chat
top.
wants to say
They
something.
barely just started. Hold on, let me like mute all audio. So they just started and everything. They're about to go at it. Vegeta shows up. Moog's like, alright, bet, let's fight.
Yeah. He's like, Migala's all mine. Yep.
Yep. So, what do you think they're gonna like? Who do you think is gonna start losing the fastest? I'm telling you, Vegeta will absolutely fold.
It's Godric loses the fastest. There's no doubt that Godric
No, not
loses.
Godric, but Moog. I meant Moog.
Moog. Who's gonna lose the fastest against Moog and Vegeta?
Like base form. So Vegeta,
So
he's
like
just
who
mostly
reaches
gonna have
second
his
phase
Gallic
first?
gun. He's just mostly gonna. Yeah, it's gonna have. I'm telling you, it's probably gonna have to be Vegeta, more than likely.
Moog is kind of slow though.
Yeah, but like his Gallic gun is the main thing he would probably be using a lot. Just because, first off, he will probably eventually. All Saiyans at a point just start going for range attacks.
Yeah.
At some random point. Like, at first they'll start probably fighting, and then Moog will start like trying to slash him, probably get some blood.
Yeah,
like,
splash blood on them, the blood fire.
Yeah. Then that's gonna start getting him, and they'll start using Gallic gun. But the thing is, doesn't Moog charge at you?
Well, I guess they all do, yeah. He
so
thrusts at you, I guess. But the Gallic gun doesn't that have like the power to destroy the damn world though? It'd be over for Moog.
It really wouldn't.
Because that's what Vegeta said. He said this could destroy the whole world.
They over exaggerate. It's Vegeta. Vegeta during his like Prince of cockiness.
Prince era.
Right? His Prince of cockiness era.
Yeah. I mean, he might be right though.
Let's face it. He's not right.
Like
he
maybe the
Gallic gun
surface
how
of the
many
planet?
times?
Well, I don't know.
How many times has he used Gallic gun in the universe?
I've seen him use it
and
once.
never done it. Multiple times. Hell, even Trunks uses it all the time.
Yeah, but when he was powering up, though, he made the whole world shake. When he was just powering up randomly, he was just yelling into the sky. He was making the whole world shake.
Everyone makes the whole world shake.
But this was like one of the first times we've seen it, though. The world, the
entire
world
but like we're going like with everything we know. Everyone is capable of doing a Dragon Ball. It's nothing special, so we're not going to treat it like it's something special.
But to be fair, though, like the average Dragon Ball character is kind of crazy, you know.
Yeah, no, like most of them are.
Yeah.
Let's not forget Mr. Satan.
Of course.
Alright, you're saying everyone's kind of crazy. That guy, if he was a go, no, he's losing.
yeah, fair.
Absolutely wrecked. One hit, gone. Bro. Anyways.
Yeah.
Powering up don't mean nothing. He doesn't even have Super Saiyan, he does have nothing. Like, cool, he's like charging up his attack and everything. It's not gonna actually destroy the world at all.
Okay.
It's strong. I'll give him that. It's strong. But do you think it's enough to throw him in second phase right off the rip? I don't think so.
I don't know. I think it might. I think so.
Moog throwing around the blood is probably gonna get him real fast. His face, he's not gonna be able to take a lot of damage. If he was able to eventually like start losing to Goku to the point where he had to like actually start resorting to having to use Grade 8. So if normal like no punches were getting him, imagine him being set on fire.
That's true, but Goku was super fast and strong. He got the Kaioken training, you know, right? But Moog doesn't have that. Moog is not fast, like I was saying. He's not that fast.
And you're trying to say like Vegeta's like the fastest guy known to mankind? No, he's not insanely fast.
In the Elden universe,
he's
definitely
fast. He's definitely fast. He is definitely fast. I'm not denying that. Against almost everyone in Elden Ring, yeah, he's definitely fast.
Like except for like Melania, I think Melania and like Prime Radon would be the fastest characters, and maybe Ramana, maybe, you know.
Yeah, no. So definitely them, but like the problem is Moog's hit. He will hit Vegeta. Vegeta's gonna be stupid. He's gonna get a few hits. We gotta guarantee that much.
Okay.
When he gets hit, how hard is he gonna be hitting? I think it probably like 3-4 hits. He's gonna like go Grade 8. Like he's gonna have to be like, oh, dang it, let me do this.
Okay, so when it comes to like Because I don't think Moog is going to be able to hit Vegeta with his trident. If he does Blood Flame Vegeta, I think it's a different story. It's not even going to be 4 or 3 hits. I think it might just be 1 or 2. Because Blood Flame is kind of lasting. It's a lasting effect, right? And there's blood, you know. But like, if he throws Blood Flame, the flame is still on the ground. It's still gonna be there unless Vegeta flies slightly over the ground. It's gonna be stuck there, and that could hurt Vegeta a lot.
You see, but like, it still goes like you could still go to Vegeta like if he's like careless and slips up.
Yeah, like it a lot. And remember the blood buildup that happens because that'll hurt a lot as well.
So just like getting 1 in general would like do insane amount of damage.
Yeah, I would say 1 or 2, and Vegeta might be like, okay, this is really painful. Ouch.
It definitely take Vegeta a fat second to do anything though.
He'd be shocked because it's literally fire, and yet it's like what, maybe like he's feeling the bleeding inside of him or something. I don't know.
Like that. Like if he doesn't die to that, he's definitely gonna have to transform.
Yeah.
And like that's what I'm saying. Like, but like with Vegeta, it's like his main thing he has going for him is his speed and the fact that he's just gonna be using ranged at a certain point.
Yeah, that's basically.
But the second he gets hit, he's not gonna be tanking anything. But Moog could definitely 100% like tank anything Vegeta throws for like a good while. Because Moog will just ends like, do you just want to go like how do you think it would work real life of him just second pacing? Like he'll just do it or.
Well, okay, let's say... So you're saying the Gallic Gun... What are you saying the Gallic Gun would do to Moog if Moog gets hit by this?
I'd say, like, off of a health bar of 100, I'd say maybe, like, 4% of his health bar.
Do you know what the Comet Azure is?
Nah, I know which one. He's not gonna use that, though.
But that's basically similar to the Gallic Gun, right?
It's not.
And that one shot...
Hold on, wait. Let me look up a certain move. I think like the spear one, kind of like where the daggers, like you summon the daggers and you just like all of them go on him. It's gonna be kind of like that, more like it.
The Gallic Gun?
Yeah.
Spears are all on him.
Like the dagger one.
What are you talking?
Is that the one you were talking about?
If you look up Comet Azure, I think you'd be like, oh yeah, that's Gallic Gun right there, and it one shots Moog. To be fair, and that's a thing in Elden Ring. You know.
Wait, so what do you call it? Comet what?
Comet Azure. Like Lapis Lazuli, except Azure. If you look up Comet Azure versus Moog, it one-shots him. Doesn't even let him second phase. Because he counts down to his second phase. Which feels so much like an anime prep.
Oh, no, it's not. That's not at all like Gallic Gun.
I would say it's weaker
I know
than
which one that one
Gun,
is.
And it's still one-shotting.
This is definitely not weaker than a Gallic Gun. This is stronger than a Gallic Gun.
Really? You would say that?
Yes, I 1000% say that.
Okay.
Hold on, isn't its use? Don't like almost everyone just use it like it's a freaking Kamehameha?
Yeah, it's basically like a Kamehameha wave. I guess you could say that too.
Yeah, that's what it was based. I could have sworn that's what it basically was.
Oh, I guess Goku also used the Kamehameha wave to fight against the Comet Desert. I guess if you wanted to be fair. Or not Comet Desert, but to fight against the Gallic Gun. So I guess to be fair,
you gotta also remember, like the Kamehameha isn't like insanely strong at this point.
Yeah, it's only like Goku using it makes it strong, essentially.
Not just that, but like just in general, it's not that strong yet.
See, like he can whip it around.
It's strong. It's not insane. Like it's nothing insane yet. Like it gets crazier later on. That like I think it would actually end up one-shotting Moog, but like
yeah. You're saying the
Gallic Gun is
and the Gallic Gun are lesser than the Comet Desert?
For sure.
Wow.
At the time it is now, yes.
Okay.
I will admit that they get stronger later on, but that's later on. We're talking about like right now how they are gonna get absolutely clapped, like thrown around, bro.
So I don't know if you would count this, but if I were to like Comet Azure on like a building, it would not break, I think. Oh wait, we could actually test. I can't test that. I don't have Comet Azure, but there is a breakable building that we could test it on to see if it would break. Unfortunately, I can't test that. But
let's just see if there's a video.
Oh yeah, you're right. Comet Azure. That is true. Comet Azure.
Yeah, you know what? This is what we need to do first. We need to like establish like in-game moves that we could probably compare him to. That is so much smarter.
Yeah. Um.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I hopped on Fortnite for a second. They're doing a holiday thing, just so you know.
Yeah, they did like a Mariah Carey event. It was very
No,
short.
there's like a you visit a lodge and you get like a free gift for until Christmas.
Oh, I see. I see. I did not know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's not
For
really a
14
video
days.
of the Comet Azure hitting a bit the Church of LA.
Alright, well, is there a video of it hitting Moog?
There is. If you look up Comet Azure versus Moog, there's like a ton of videos. And it one shots.
And you're like, oh, so you're 100% sure it's a one shot.
Yeah, it one shots him before he can even second phase.
How long is the one charge?
The charge is. I guess it depends on what talismans and shit the guy's using in the video.
Alright, so we're just gonna assume it's nothing crazy.
Well, I think he's
Like-
doing everything crazy in order to
Well-
perform this one shot.
If everything is having to go crazy just for that one shot, then I don't think it's gonna be. It's not gonna be canon, but like, it's not as powerful as you're making it think it is somehow.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too now. Because he's drinking
wanna-
his flask, he's
'Cause
summoning
if
like a
anything,
support.
we're gonna need like a base comet to actually gauge how crazy it is.
Okay, well, we do have another magic attack where the boss, Renala, creates a tiny moon and throws it at the
Yeah,
player.
no, I know that one. Yeah.
Well, do you think Vegeta can survive that? It
It's
also
not-
moves very fast
I was
as
gonna
it
say-
comes closer.
How fast we talking?
Well, I mean, if you look at it, it's slow at first. It's when it comes closer and closer that it gets fairly fast. But it's dodgeable by a player, right, and a character.
Yeah, I was because I remember dodging that.
But every attack is dodgeable by characters, to be fair. so I don't know if you want
Yeah,
to.
well, we're gonna act like they're an actual player more or less because let's face it, when they're fighting, like they're gonna be like going at faster. I feel like he could probably dodge it, but if it was to land, it'd probably absolutely mess him up.
Yeah, I think so. I think yeah. I mean, it is a moon, even if it is a smaller, human-sized moon.
Like it is definitely a move that will absolutely mess him up. But now that I think about it, it is technically a moon, which
Yeah.
would mean they would transform into Grade A.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Renala's boss room is literally a moon in the background.
Yeah, I was about to say he would
Oh my
transform,
goodness.
but he'd be a big target, easy to hit. He'd be receiving. He wouldn't be insane. It'd probably be good damage though.
I don't know. Renala is weak physically. Like her body is fairly weak though.
Yeah, no, like she's weak, but like the problem we're discussing is like
Is moon.
the fact that he's gonna transform and he's gonna be a big target.
Yeah. Oh, so easily hittable. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah, that could hurt him. I can imagine that hurting him.
I think he does.
Yeah.
It's definitely gonna hurt him.
Knocked him back.
Not hurt him
or
like
down, maybe.
an
little
absurd amount or anything like that, though.
Yeah. Like maybe tip him over. I can imagine.
Yeah, like, he's definitely getting messed up.
So back to Moog, you know. I think now that we've talked a little bit about it, I think the Gallic gun would take a couple. It would take a couple of Gallic guns to get
Yeah,
Moog down
it
to
would
second phase.
take like a good. Like, how much is second phase again? It's not 50. Is it 50 of the health bar?
So it's sometimes it's a little random. It's like a bit.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, I don't remember it ever being like it's like right there.
Yeah. Sometimes it's more. Sometimes it's less than 50. You know.
But it's like in grade 8 form, like where Moog will probably start having a more difficult time just because like the damage, like their durability is higher, their strength is a lot higher. But at the
it's very
same time,
interesting.
there's always like bigger targets.
Yeah. I would.
And
like
then
to tell you
Moog
that
using
has
his-
wings.
Yeah,
Vegeta
Moog
can
does have
fly.
wings.
So they can fly. They can do a flight battle. That'd be interesting.
So like but the main thing too is like Moog's gonna be healing himself.
Oh, that's right, because of the blood stuff. Oh,
So
shit. that's crazy.
Vegeta is still gonna keep receiving damage.
Oh.
Moog is just gonna be here like healing him. I didn't want to bring up that. I didn't want to bring that up yet
No, that's
until like
good.
we established. Yeah,
That's really good.
I didn't want to bring it up yet until we established like the basic. What if like they start doing this or that?
Yeah, that's so true. He's gonna heal as Vegeta takes more damage.
Now,
That's crazy.
If this was like a real battle, let's face it, he's using that move more than once. He's not gonna be like, oh, I'm using this move once. No, He's using it as many times as he needs.
That's true. Oh, well, no, I think I don't know. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think so. I think there's something because like for Melania, right? When she becomes Melania is going to be a very interesting talk. But when she becomes a goddess, right? Her body becomes basically kind of it's going to deteriorate faster after she's done using it, and she's kind of embracing the power of rot, and that's going to change her body in many interesting ways. I think it's the same thing here with Moog, because he's also supported by an outer god. That's what we call the rot and the frenzied flame and the fucking blood creatures.
Well,
they're
so you
gods.
think like it's going to be dealing damage to him if he keeps using that?
I think it'll affect. I think it affects Moog in a way that we just don't quite understand, kind of like how it affects Melania. So that would make them not able to use it again. But
doesn't like Melania like actually just have rot like herself? Like
she is backed up by the rot outer god, whatever the rot outer god might be.
But doesn't she legitimately just have rot too, though?
I think it's interesting because
like
she does. Yeah, she does. She clearly has rots, right? But
I feel like there's a difference, though.
I think it's very interesting because Melania, I think she's rotting because she's not accepting of the rot, and then we have Ramana who loves the rot, and you see she's not rotting anywhere. I mean, she's like a bug creature now, but she's not rotting anywhere. So it's kind of interesting how the rot works.
Like, is it actually like the same? Like, which is it the same god that like Moog's using or no?
No. These are all different, like different gods that are trying to take over.
But, yeah, I feel
destroy,
like
you know.
I feel like it'd be a real big difference then. Like you can't really compare the two because one of them's kind of like actually affected, and then the other one isn't at all.
Well, that's not true. He has wings, as we know. He has the wings.
Well, yeah, he has
just
wings,
like Melania too. Melania also has the wings, so it's kind of
Alright, but wait. Let me finish. Right? You interrupted. You interrupted my facts. You're interrupting my facts.
All right. Let's hear him.
So, what I mean by this is like he is doing a completely different move in game. Do we see any sort of repercussions for this, or do we have like any lore reason to genuinely believe that this would be a repercussion?
I think maybe the tiniest lore repercussion, right? I don't remember hearing. I don't remember where I heard this from, but every time he does like the blood flame, he's actually summoning a portal into the blood goddess's womb, and is drawing the blood flame out there. So it's inside of her womb. And I imagine second phasing is something similar to that, where he's taking more than just what's inside the womb, you know. But that's just.
But like, does it affect him and not just the blood goddess?
I imagine it. I mean, as we know, the wings, right? I get he's more.
But I feel like it doesn't
affect though, right?
Exactly. So like, I feel like it's not gonna damage him in any sort of negative way.
But
clearly, it's just buffing him.
He's under the influence of Mikola, so maybe it is hurting him in a way because he's under the influence of Mikola, which I imagine the secret blood goddess might not be entirely okay with that, and that might affect him.
It doesn't show anything in game. It doesn't imply anything in or lore wise, in game or lore wise.
Yeah, other than him being
I feel like technically we can't say that.
Okay.
The technicality being like we can't say him using the ability over and over again will negatively affect him.
I think that's fair. Other than the fact that he already has wings, so we'll be doing the effect do, you know? We'll give him more wings? I doubt it, right?
Exactly. And it's not even negative, like you said.
Yeah, it's probably not negative to him if we're gonna go on this technicality. Okay, so I guess that's fine. But if he spams, Vegeta will fly and just Galagun or Ki blast.
Yeah, but no matter what, he could stay like chasing him at some point. He's just gonna stay going after him. It's just gonna be.
That's true.
So it's gonna end in the end like it's just gonna be a huge draw, or I hate to say Vegeta would probably have to end up taking an L just because of the fact like when he gets caught, he's gonna be dealt heavy damage. And if we're just like we did say, if he was a transform, he would be a bigger target. So and there's no flying for him if he turns into Great Ape.
That's true.
So and he'll definitely not be able to keep tanking well, because Moog will definitely be a better tank than a Great Ape would. Great Apes are strong, but like someone who's healing themselves and draining you of your blood at the exact same time.
Yeah, that is kind of that is crazy.
You're not tanking that.
I mean, I don't know.
That's not.
If he
That's
grabs
not
him
physical.
during it,
That's
though.
not physical damage. That's like eternal damage.
That is true. That is It is all internal. You're right. But I think if he's
We're not talking
him,
like
though,
he's. Well, if he grabs him,
like in ape
he'll
form,
just
bam.
That depends. Though, like he'll be like Mogul's not Moog. What the heck? Yeah, Moog. He's gonna be able to deal hits while he's trying to reach for him and everything. So he's gonna be getting hit.
That is true. Yeah.
And at that, like, if he gets him in the hand, he's gonna be able to burn it.
Ooh, that is true. That is true. Yeah.
It is physical damage, but like fire, hair, that's not gonna mix well.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah.
Like and like in base form, like technically they could do a distance move, which is like the mouth beam that they do. I forgot what it's called.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Like they could use that, but at the same time, like it's just gonna be a game of who's just gonna outlast, like who's more durable.
Honestly, I'm fine with agreeing that it's a draw for Moog.
I'm willing to say it. Do I think he could 100% beat him? Yes, though.
100% beat him is crazy.
I like it'll be a challenge, but I do believe he'll be able to get him.
All right. Well, let's move on to a different boss because I think we got.
I got you. The Elden Ring, bro. The Elden Lord, bro.
Elden
Ring. Elden Lord.
Are you talking about Godfrey?
The big dragon.
Oh, you're talking about the first Elden Lord, Placidusax.
Yes.
That's an interesting one because here, go to YouTube and look up Placidusax and then Nuke next to it. Look up Placidusax Nuke. So basically his name and then Nuke. You're gonna find something very interesting.
I'm scared. Okay, how do you spell it?
Placidusax.
Oh yeah, I found it. Never mind. Yep. All right, let's see this. Gone, bro. He's dead. Gone. He's gone. He's
My
a goner.
problem is that it has a short range. I mean, you can see the Tarnish is walking away, and it's fine. He's fine. If we're watching the same video,
Yeah,
the Tarnish is literally walking away from it.
No, we're not watching the same video at all.
Oh, damn.
Hold on. I gotta see the range then. Hold on. I mean, like in general, for like you gotta remember how tanky they are too, though. Like Vegeta can't. Oh, okay, yeah, I see what you mean. It is kind of a short range. But Vegeta doesn't know, though. That's the problem.
Vegeta doesn't know. That is a problem. But when you're doing an attack like that, like, wouldn't you just know? You kind of want to stay away from that?
I would not just know. Like, I'd try, like, running, probably. Like, if I see he's about to strike the ground.
Yeah.
But if... The thing is, let's face it. These people don't dodge backwards. They dodge sideways. Like, sideways.
Yeah.
Sideways.
Well,
they dodge sideways.
Backwards.
Compared to, like... Okay. How often do you see them like, oh man, let me go backward? No.
There's every time. Cool video actually.
Wait. Almost every move used in Dragon Ball, if it's like some sort of beam, it comes straight to you, and then you dodge sideways. Vegeta, knowing that, would more than likely he'll probably think it's gonna go towards him, and that he would end up having to go sideways. Like, he probably, like, his instincts would be telling him the wrong thing, I feel like. And that move would absolutely get him.
I don't know. I don't think I agree. I don't agree with that. Like, if it's either he gets hit or he easily flies away from it or runs from it.
Can, but, like, the difference is, like, would he actually know where to run is the problem. Would he actually be out of the radius by the time he realizes area attack, get as far away as possible? And he wouldn't just try like dodging it, like weaving, you know?
Yeah, I guess it could be an interesting thing. I think if he does get hit by it either.
So let's say he gets hit.
Kills him.
I'm sorry, a move like that, I feel that, or he's like literally like edge of death, like he was like after his fight with Goku and all of them.
I think that is fair, but I think either way, it will have to force him into going monkey mode.
Because what it insta killed? No.
No.
It insta killed. If it insta killed the tarnished, then like with the health that I saw, the health bar that I saw,
Yeah.
it's probably gonna insta kill him. Like there is a big chance it's gonna insta kill him because tarnished technically I feel like are way stronger than a Saiyan if like they're at certain level and like they have their health bar at certain height. They're way stronger than like the early Saiyans.
You think so?
100% I could think that they're tarnished.
Oh wow, that's kind of cool. But I don't know. I mean tarnished are crazy.
They're not like insanely tanky and all that, but like they do have like massive health bars and like they could receive big damage.
See, my problem with that
compared
though is
to a Saiyan though,
I think my problem with that is that like sometimes some attacks from bosses just one shot tarnishes, you know.
Exactly. That tells you like just how strong it. Like, let's say like a Saiyan and Tarnish were on like par with each other at like level, I don't know, 30 health, like a 30 health or something.
Yeah.
Do you really think he's gonna survive that? No.
I think so. I think so.
I'm telling you, if he does, theoretically, if he does, let's pretend like he does.
Yeah.
He will be edge of life, praying he's gonna be able to make it, and at that point, he could just easily be like finished off. You know?
Why can't he go monkey mode?
He can try going monkey. It's like whether or not he's gonna be able to pull the string. I'm telling you, he's gonna be borderline about to die, like he was like at the end of the Saiyan arc.
Yeah.
Like he's about to die. Like, is he gonna have the strength to like pull that out? And if he does, okay, cool. He's probably gonna be close range enough to the point where that move could get used again. That's a problem too. Like within the universe, it's just like moves being used over and over again.
Yeah, this
that
move
could really
he
mess up people.
He does use a lot. Placidus uses it a lot. There's another move that I want you to look at because there's another move that he has that is a little crazy, little bananas.
Not here. I'm just gonna look up fight in general, just so I could see like more or less how the combat goes.
Because it is kind of crazy. Because there's one move he sometimes does, and it's basically like him giving it his all.
So like, well, I'm like obviously slow.
Yeah.
Ooh, he does. Of course he has his fire breath, which would also
of course from both heads.
For a monkey who is made up of mostly hair, easily be able to catch fire. So at this point, like we established, he's losing base form. He's gonna go monkey mode, right?
Yeah, he has to.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna like survive like this fight.
Well, he uses a lot of lightning, right? So you think?
Yeah, I was about to say the lightning effect.
He can survive that, like a lightning strike. Do you think a Saiyan at this level can survive a lightning strike?
It could. I feel like it's gonna take him a fat. Like it'll probably take him like 3 good hits. How much damage? Like, do you know how much like of a health bar it would take?
I recently fought this guy, and I've gotten hit by his things. It does like I would say half, if not less than half, the health.
Less than half. So I'd say it'll probably deal like a quarter of his health then. Give him the benefit of the doubt, you know? Yeah, I'd say like a quarter of his health. So I'd say like in his base form, that would definitely mess him up. And his vanishing ability.
Yeah, that's a crazy ability.
That's also gonna like before he knows what's happening, like he'll try. It's kind of okay. Think of it as kind of like the teleportation to do. I'm telling you, I forgot like moves names.
Instant
and
transmission.
All that. Yes, thank you. I've been forgetting names. It's kind of like that, except the fact that they just come out of it straight swinging, and it's like a massive wide area attack. Vegeta's not gonna last.
Yeah, that is true. He's
like gonna rely on grade 8.
It's like he's fighting a Super Saiyan, really, if you think about it. When it comes to that move, he's basically fighting a Saiyan with.
I was say the entire guy alone. No, it's not. It's definitely not like fighting a Super Saiyan. It's like fighting. It's probably more like fighting Broly at this point. Seriously,
fighting
Broly. You're just getting wrecked left and right.
Yeah. He basically has instant transmission, which is kind of crazy that the Tarnish can kind of dodge that.
And it's like a wide attack though. Like, oof.
Yeah, and it's a lightning attack, a light lightning attack. So.
And the lightning attacks. Yeah, you're right. That would also end up getting him. So yeah, he's not surviving. So now in grade 8 form, the boss does no healing, right?
No healing.
I'm not seeing any healing done. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm not seeing any healing done. I don't think there's any healing. Oh, and he also has like a lightning breath attack.
Yeah.
Not just a fire.
The laser. It's a bit. Have you seen the laser?
Yeah, like a laser. Yeah, I'm watching it.
Yeah,
right
the
now,
laser,
is
that's his. Like he does his
Dude,
all. To
I'm
kill
not gonna
you
lie. Even in grade 8 form, I'm like, ooh, he's on the struggle bus. He on the struggle bus.
Yeah. Yeah, this guy's. I mean, he's the first Elden Lord for the reason, I guess. For a reason.
Hold on. Give me a second.
Yeah. Looking back at this fight.
My bad. I was getting a phone call.
I beat this guy. I'm looking at this fight and I'm like, I beat this guy by myself. That's crazy.
Yeah, nah, he looks insanely hard to beat, buddy. I don't know.
I mean, he basically ruled the world before the Erd Tree came in.
I'm not gonna lie. If that's the case, I don't think I don't think Great Ape's gonna have the funnest time here.
Yeah, that is a struggle. But you know, chances of Vegeta even ever meeting this guy are super low.
Well, we're talking about like him fighting everyone. Like they have to fight all of the freaking Elden Ring universe.
Yeah, that is true.
We're not talking about like, oh, well, what if he doesn't see this or this that? Okay, technically they could just hide in a hole and just never be seen again.
Yeah, but I don't know. This one's a bit strange because I think the Tarnished actually has like travel back in time to fight this guy. Like this guy is in between time or something like that. So it's like, you know, it is a bit problematic.
It is, but let's just say they're fighting, shall we?
Yeah. Vegeta somehow travels back in time.
Bro, let's face it. They always get caught in like the wildest situations.
That's true.
A big possibility. There's a big possibility that they end up meeting. I mean, so in grade 8 form, do you think he could tank big hits? He still will end up getting hit in like 3 of these, like in the lightning one.
Oh yeah, the one where he's
and in the area damage.
Yeah. Easily.
His tail is getting hit. It's probably gonna pop off. If a normal sword could just do that, it's definitely gonna pop off.
Yeah, Yajirobe's sword cutting through his armor is crazy.
Exactly. Like if that sword, basic sword, not the world's insane greatest swordsman ever. He's a good swordsman. He's not like the world's insane. Like
he's strong and everything, but like
like he's nothing special at all.
Yeah, I mean basically Raditz had a sword, is what happened there.
So his tail, it can be cut off if like one of these moves land on his tail in specific.
Yeah, it is getting cut off.
I mean, how often he's like spamming like certain moves, it's gonna be a lot harder for like
he
to
just
get
spams
hit.
The nuke.
He's spamming like the lightning area effect one that I'm watching, so like that one's gonna be a big struggle for him. The good thing is, obviously, he'll be able to see it and all that.
Yeah, it targets him though. Like the lightning, like it's not random. It actually targets the person. So that's crazy, and it is consistent too with like Bale, the DLC dragon. His lightning also targets, but we're not getting to Bale yet. Bale's
no.
crazy.
We'll ignore DLC because let's face it, he can't make it in DLC.
Well, I think the only advantage that Vegeta has here is the fact that Placidusax is a weakened version here. He is heavily damaged. He's lost a few heads,
you could tell.
You know, a tail and a few things.
So that's his only like plus, but even then, like the boss is crazy, you know?
Yeah, even then the boss is crazy. You know.
And like once it's like the move like where he just like starts like leading a trail of smoke and like he just like comes at you with his claw flying. Great Ape's not dodging. It's too big to like dodge. And I think the problem is like the size of Great Ape. He'll be dealing damage to him. Hold on, so
I'm just assuming like Great Ape is just the same size as Placidusax.
I'd say it's about the same size, yeah.
Yeah, unless he could be bigger. We could actually look this up.
I'm trying to look at the like how much damage that he's receiving from like the sword stabbing him and all that.
Yeah.
I'm like trying to do like the math. I'd say he'll be doing massive damage probably.
Great Ape is taller, which I would have liked if he was taller. So Great Ape,
really?
Great Ape is apparently 50 feet tall at least, and Placidusax apparently is a 43 feet tall fella.
Placidusax got like the lead. So he has like the advantage in being smaller then.
Yeah.
More like less area.
Smaller, but yeah, he's smaller.
And like the main like lead though is also like the whole. He's gonna be dealing damage to him. He's not really dodging. His tail has a high chance of accidentally getting cut off. Not even on purpose, just by accident. So, and then let's face it, do you think he'll be able to like deal any like critical damage, like hit him in a critical spot, like Placidusax? Does he have a critical spot?
He does. It's his head. His
head.
One of his heads.
Oh, bro, he might end up hitting one of his heads, like in like a King Kong-esque move of like double arm smack down on him.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
He'd probably end up getting him just like that.
Yeah. And so basically we might be chalking it up to if Vegeta is very, 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 very lucky. He is a
very big,
very
big. Let's face it, he's not too heavy of a hitter.
Yeah.
He's a heavy hitter, but he's not like gonna deal like insane damage.
Yeah.
Like he will like it's gonna be a long hard fight for him.
Okay, but what if Vegeta and Nappa were there? Both of them were fighting.
Vegeta and Nappa?
Yeah.
You see, no, that's when like odds are both of them will be able to get him.
Yeah.
I feel like both of them equals a win probably. 2 Great Apes versus 1 Great Ape, definitely probably gonna take that win.
Ooh, that's true. What about Moog? Also, while we're counting.
Moog?
Yeah, Moog versus both of them.
Yeah. You see, like multiple Saiyans like working together would be a good thing, but like the problem is
they didn't work together at all in the anime.
Yeah, that's the problem. Is like their egos.
Yeah.
Like they'd probably try fighting someone on one on one, and then one of them's gonna die.
Yeah, Nappa's gonna be all like, "Let me take this one," and then Vegeta's
like
gonna be
along like someone's dying along the way because they decided to be like, "Oh, pathetic, bro. Come on, I got it. I got this."
Basically,
and then
Nappa.
They're gonna try and lose.
Nappa
exactly.
the whole time. Yeah.
They're gonna try. They're gonna lose. They're gonna die.
Yeah, that's just unlucky. If they had worked together, yeah. Speaking of working together,
if they had worked together, they could have easily gotten them.
Yeah, there's a
Raditz ain't gonna last, bro.
Raditz ain't gonna last. That's why we're not even mentioning him. That's why we're not even mentioning him anymore.
He's gone. He ain't going.
Yeah. But there was a video actually where it's like, oh, can the 7 beat the Saiyan invasion? And for this is a bit off topic, but this guy had a point of, oh, they're gonna leave Starlight alive so that they can breed her. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Wait, what?
So that they can breed her, or some shit.
Beat the 7?
Yeah, the 7 from
oh, okay, no, I get
the boys, yeah. And I'm like, breed? What in the world?
That's not how they live. That's not how they are.
I haven't seen them do that once or mention that at all. So I'm like, what is so out of pocket?
You are good for breeding. Like, they don't go like that.
Yeah,
if they're killing, they're straight killing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's like the stupidest argument ever.
Yeah, I've never heard of that in my life. And then after watching the arc, I'm like, they didn't mention breeding once.
No, they don't, because they don't think, oh. Yeah, you make good wife. I let live.
Yeah.
Like that's the stupidest thing ever.
All right, pick your next champion, buddy. Pick your next champion, pal.
Oh, what's that one boss? The one where like it's near the start of the game. Like it's at the start of the game. If you have the key.
Golden Tree Sentinel?
Yeah. Is that what it was?
No, definitely.
Like it's at the start. We gotta like avoid that guy who like runs down like the road, and all that.
Runs down the road.
You remember like is it the Tree Sentinel?
That's all I can think of. There's no key involved though with him.
Well, you gotta use it to get to his area. It's at the start of the game.
To get a key to get to his area. I'm in the starting area right now. A key. Oh, are you talking about? There's no way you're talking about what the fuck is his name? Crucible Knight?
Hold on. Maybe. Hold on, let me look where you're at. I thought you said you were there. No.
Is this not here? Where?
I meant like the legitimate start of the game, you know? Like where the tutorial is. More or less around that area.
Oh, are you talking about the goddamn worm? The goddamn ultra-rated tree spirit?
Yeesh, worm.
The ulcerated tree spirit. That's what it's called. Oh, the chariot. But you're talking about the chariot, though.
No. I was talking about the tree spirit. Yeah. I was trying to describe the chariot for like the fight.
Okay, I see. But yeah, the ulcerated tree spirit is the boss of this room, and it's not a remembrance. So.
No, this is gonna be on my YouTube like watch, and I'm just gonna keep seeing a bunch of Elden Ring stuff. I'm gonna cry.
It's perfect.
I gotta delete all of this like for my history. Alright, hold on. Let me look at a fight that's happening. So I could like refresh myself on this fight. Dude! So, first things first. Who do you want to use? Like just Nappa or just Vegeta?
I'm gonna stay using Vegeta. He's the strongest, and you know if they can't, then they're not gonna work together anyway. So you know.
Yeah. One of them, like Nappa's gonna die along the way.
Yeah.
Like it's gonna, like at the end of the day, it's gonna be Vegeta.
Yeah, it really is. Especially with that 1 year preparation thing. Raditz goes in there, gets blasted 1 year later. Like, they have time to prepare now. Like, that's actually just prep time for them, for the Elden verse. But they are in the middle. I think one advantage for the verse as a whole is that they were, like, this is after a 1,000-year war, right? Everyone's scattered and broken, and, like, they're...
something's like messed
prime.
Up, yeah.
Everything's messed up basically, and everyone's their prime is over. All right, that was years ago. They're old people,
but they're like still like hella strong, and they're like more, I guess, smart, you know.
Yeah, Moog is
than like what Vegeta is.
Moog is
like they did have tactics compared to like Vegeta, who's used to just like easy win, you know.
Yeah, I mean, if we want to talk about tactics, we could go to Morgai. King of the Omens himself, Morgai. He owns Landau Capital, really. So that could be an interesting talk.
Let's keep going with the Tree Spirit for now.
The Tree Spirit isn't even a remember.
You're right, it's not. So fine. Fine. Who are we going with again?
That's you. It's up to you.
Nah, who did you just mention? We're going to them.
Morgai.
Oh, Morgat, yeah.
Yeah, Morgat the Omen King. That guy's crazy.
Yeah, I remember. Didn't I beat him on my own?
I think maybe you did.
I did beat him on my own.
We were there,
by accident. Yeah, I remember. I accidentally went to kill him. You were mad. It's funny. Like, we could have done that together. I was like, my bad.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you mean, like, his tactics, though? Like, I need more context.
So during the Shattering War, as you know, well, as you're about to know, I don't have the area unlocked on my map, but Morgat owns Lingdao Capital, the Golden Place. You know, that golden area, that entire Golden Kingdom, essentially. He basically owns that. He basically commands the soldiers there, and he even more so, he controls.
So you're trying to say he's a tactician?
Yeah, he really is. Yeah, I mean, during the Shattering War, he was able to knock down Prime Radon, just to give you perspective. And he even has a cavalry.
Vegeta's losing.
Well, hold on a moment. He also has a cavalry scattered around the lands between, just in case of any potential threats. So he's kind of crazy mentally and tactician. Like, he's a tactician, yeah. So even though Vegeta might lose in a head-to-head competition against Morgat, right? What if Morgat isn't even like the final defense? Do you think Morgat could break into Landau Capital? Could even, can he even break into Landau Capital?
Let's establish one thing.
Yeah.
He was able to beat Prime Radon.
Prime Radon. Yeah.
Prime Radon. He's absolutely gonna destroy Vegeta.
Well, we should give some context, because it's only like a single frame image where he has Radon pinned with his cane thing. So that's all we got. In terms of
that's all the context you have.
That's literally all of the context there. Anything could have happened during that. Could have been like a surprise attack for all we know.
Alright, so let's just assume he's strong enough to pin him.
Yeah.
I don't think. I don't know. Oh yeah, plus he has like the whole sword ability for like he just has them flying down. That's gonna absolutely, let's say grade 8 form's already out. Yeah. That tail's gonna get cut by accident probably.
Oh, you're right.
Those swords.
Yeah, you're right. That's
so
true.
And do you really think with how he's like slicing everything, you really think Vegeta is gonna be like dodging every single one of those attacks?
He's gonna struggle, but I think he could even if he's not flying, but like some levitation off the ground. I think he could dodge with fair amount.
Well, if he's flying, he's using Galaga.
Yeah, I guess that's true. But I mean,
also can still just keep like dodging himself.
Yeah. I think with all of the dodging that he might do, I think Morgat is fairly fast enough that Morgat can hit Vegeta. I think so.
But like he has like that one dash attack that just absolutely gets you.
Yeah, he's a runner. He moves fast. He jumps. He does a lot of things. He's a mover for sure.
Like he's probably like one of the like most like active.
Yeah, the Moog brothers the Omen brothers that are Moog and Morgat are gonna make Vegeta struggle, even if they are separate. They're kind of crazy.
Yeah, they're absolutely destroying Vegeta. He walked in and died. It's crazy.
Yeah, too bad they probably don't like each other. If I had to take a guess.
Probably, but I don't know. They look like they're just incompatible spirits.
Yeah, I mean they lived in the sewers together. I mean one hates. I don't know. One loves the Earth.
One of them's getting controlled anyways. So who cares?
Yeah, that is true. The poor guy.
Yeah.
Justice.
One of them's getting manipulated. One of them's getting manipulated, so who cares? They're never gonna work together.
Yeah.
Anyways.
That's
so the actual fight itself.
Yeah. What about the capital though? Like, you think Vegeta's he's gonna break into the capital?
Probably. You just like literally just fly in there.
There's catapults.
It's just a matter of like.
There's like. Do you know how big those walls are?
Wait.
I'll show you.
Let me say something.
Yeah, I got you.
Catapults ain't gonna do hit to a Saiyan. Alright? Catapults ain't doing nothing.
There's a spirit Morgat outside of the castle as well. Outside of the king.
Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah, that one.
I mean, he's a weaker version, but he is out there. You think Vegeta can win against that weaker version?
Yeah, for sure, probably. Because I remember that fight. It wasn't anything too insane than the actual fight itself.
Yeah.
But like, at the same time, it's kind of like, it doesn't seem. It's not as fast, you know?
Yeah.
It's not as fast. It's not as many like moves going into it. It's kind of like it's the easiest pattern from everything that I know. You're telling me a specific time?
Oh yeah, just to show you that's the Lane Now capital. It's 800 feet, by the way, 869 feet, and there's 3 walls. You think Vegeta's flying all the way to 869 feet?
You can.
I guess he can, but it's gonna take so long, and he might get blasted in the meantime.
Well, I mean, the problem is like, what are they gonna use to take him down in there? You know?
That's true. Inside they have. I mean, what do they have inside? They have a bunch of knights inside. Gargoyles. Remember the giant stone gargoyles?
Yeah. But like, that's inside. We're talking about like, can it stop him from just flying above it?
I know, maybe not.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Yeah.
And like you said, catapult. You really think a rock is gonna ballistas?
Yeah, ballistas. They definitely have ballistas.
That have a better chance at getting him. Wait, they do have it or don't?
They definitely have it. They definitely have ballistas.
Confirmed is what I'm hearing.
Oh, well, here say golden capital. Capital Elden Ring. Elden Ring. Here, I'll just look up ballista. Okay, so it's not confirmed, but
there's a good chance.
Yeah, there's a very high chance.
Yeah, you're right. If it has catapults, I mean, from what I'm looking, it doesn't look like it has anything on the wall. Like,
yeah, that's what I was gonna say about that. No, there's nothing. Even though it has 3 walls like Attack on Titan, isn't that crazy?
It'll be able to like get him inside, probably, but like the initial going over it, no, it's not. Because it looks like there's nothing there to even like stop someone from just scaling it,
Scaling 869 feet.
Exactly. Like they don't take into account the fact that this dude could just fly over,
Yeah, that is true. They were expecting like ground troops, and no one's gonna be scaling 869 feet.
Exactly.
Of 3 walls. Of 3 walls. Damn.
So they ain't ready for that. They ain't ready for this heat, bro.
That's why there's a literal giant ass dragon in there, because that guy just flew up in there. I mean, he died clearly, but But he flew up in there anyways because walls ain't nothing. And if walls ain't nothing for the dragon, it ain't nothing for Vegeta.
He's gonna easily be able to go through him.
Ah, man, makes me wonder what like prime Elden Ring would be, because Godwin would be there, and Godwin, you see him die in like the intro cutscene, but he fights dragons for a living, so so Godwin would be protecting the area if someone were to get in, I believe, and that's why the dragon's dead, because Godwin did that.
Yeah, so
I don't know. What do you think, Godwin?
Do you think? I gotta like.
There's like nothing known about Godwin, so it's fair.
Exactly, like I don't know, like I gotta know moves, I gotta know like more or less how tanky they are, how fast
Godwin
they
is
are.
a lightning guy. Do you see the giant spear that that dragon has? I'm pretty sure that's Godwin's spear. Like Godwin.
You think so, or no?
Well, the dragon definitely had it, but Godwin has a similar spear, at the very least, a similar weapon, because he loves dragons. I mean, it doesn't show here with the dragon corpse, but he's like literally friends with a dragon, and he has lightning-esque attacks. So he probably has similar attacks to like Placidusax, but on like a lower scale, I would say.
I feel like that would just mean like that's not giving enough,
Yeah, I feel that's fair. That's fair.
You need to know quite a bit of information to
we're gonna need Elden Ring 2. We're gonna need Elden Ring 2.
Yeah, we're gonna need Elden Ring to just to the all of like FromSoft to the all Dark Souls and Elden Ring. Then start investing money in Cyberpunk. You're welcome.
Yeah.
Telling bro, I'm an addict now. Anyways, so the argument settled.
Yeah.
100% making it through those walls.
Yeah.
Easy. He's getting in there.
yeah.
Nothing gonna stop him. Hey, screw it. How tall is the walls again?
800 feet.
And what? He's like 50 feet?
Yeah.
He said he was?
Yeah, who's 50 feet? Oh, the monkey. That's right.
Great ape.
The monkey man.
Let's just assume he's not flying, he's just great ape.
Yeah.
He'll just probably break through the wall anyways with his beam. I feel like they're just not ready for that, They ain't ready to catch something like stupid like that happening.
Yeah. You just gave me like a video idea. Attack on Titan versus Elden Ring, but that'll be for later. That'll be for sometime later.
I can't argue for Attack on Titan at all.
Attack on
Titan versus Elden Ring. Never mind. They're losing.
I mean, the walls are 800 feet. So
you said against Elden Ring, not like trying to break in there. Okay.
Well, yeah, that's true.
That's a different title.
But if they were trying to break in there, 800 feet versus like 100 feet Titans, it ain't even.
That's a discussion for when it comes up. That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah. That's what I'm hearing too.
However, for the current discussion of the wall, Vegeta's breaking in.
Okay, so Vegeta's breaking in, and Morgoth might be blasting Vegeta. But Morgoth is an omen. That's like that's it. He is an omen.
Exactly. Like he's. Okay, let's face it. There's too many like ways how Vegeta is always going down in all of these. Let's face it though, there are bosses Vegeta could get easily.
All right, where on the list do you think he could get though? Where on the list do you think he could win a fight?
The original one we went with. Remember?
Godric.
Yeah.
Well, Godric. I think Godric. Renala.
He was going against Godric. Clapped.
Yeah, I think Godric. He claps Godric, and he claps Renala. Even though she can throw moons at him, I think he claps Renala.
But she's like really weak of a boss,
Yeah, she's weak physically.
And then like the fact that she's throwing like his power source at him.
That is true. Yeah.
The thing that's literally gonna make him like get more beefier.
Well, the moon is also in the background.
Like he's a bigger target for sure. He's getting hit, but like, is he getting absolutely destroyed by it? Probably not.
Yeah. I mean,
because then again, like the moon hitting him is more physical damage than it is anything else.
That is true, and ice damage. I believe.
And we did say earlier, like the physical moves are like physical damage is like the damage he's tankier for, than like, oh, it's literally zapping his blood away from him.
That is still a crazy move though on anybody,
exactly,
any character in any media.
It doesn't matter. Like you have a certain amount of blood in you. If that is gone, that is gone. You're done. It's game.
Yeah. Do you think Moog, if he were to like enter the Dragon Ball Z universe, do you think he could just get anybody with that? Goku, Beerus?
He'd be getting hit. Okay, Beerus. I don't even know, bro. Beerus is wild.
He did
Beerus,
kind of extinct the dinosaurs, even though they did exist. They still exist.
yeah, they made him mad.
Yeah.
And he just flat out destroyed planets, you know?
Yeah, classic, classic. Or what about that tiny guy who apparently
He's
could
not
just
actually, he's not actually strong.
He's not actually strong, but I thought he could like destroy universes with a thought or something like that.
Wait, oh, Zeno?
Yeah, that guy.
He created universes.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's absolutely destroying everyone, probably. Unless if someone else has, like, a ability like that. I don't know.
Maybe.
Elden Ring.
The
Destroy an
will
entire
comes back.
universe.
I mean, if the outer gods were to come in, maybe, because they're literally they're creators of aspects of things, you know. So
well,
like,
it's not creator. He
yeah,
is
multiple
the sole
creators,
creator.
I guess. Yeah, to be fair, yeah, the outer gods are multiple creators, but there is one outer will that created Earth, essentially. Earth, the Elden Ring Earth.
Uh-huh.
So, you know, well, kind of. Not really, actually.
Okay.
There was life before
like,
him.
let's say we're jumping like the Saiyan arc. We're just, who cares at this point? It's just
who cares
Dragon Ball universe.
Yeah.
Zeno is absolutely destroying all of them.
Okay, that makes sense to me.
Zeno wills it, they're gone. Beerus destroys planets, he's probably destroying them.
Yeah.
Beerus is also fast as heck.
Wait, if he destroys the planet, you think he could get the world of shadows? Like, if he just destroys the planet, is the world of shadows going to be affected? What are you thinking?
Is it technically tied to the real world?
I mean,
because I didn't guess. If it's technically tied to it, then yes.
You have to
like
touch an arm to enter it, you know. So
okay, but like here's the thing: like if it's its own completely separate dimension, then no. But if it has ties to the world, then yes.
I think it has ties to the world, if not even direct ones.
I do.
You know,
I think so too, though. So.
Yeah, so I think Beerus indirectly blasting.
Yeah. Like he doesn't know it, but if he destroys the world, that's gone with it.
Yeah. All right, that's
just
fair.
because it's not its own dimension.
All right, who's your next champion for Vegeta? Because Vegeta's gonna knock their socks off.
Like, who do I think Vegeta's probably gonna beat?
Yeah. Because I'm telling you right now, Vegeta's gonna knock their socks off.
I don't know. I don't really know. I'm not gonna lie. Like, okay, so do we agree at this point? Saiyans, they're strong in their respective universe at that time.
Yeah.
But in Elden Ring, they're getting destroyed.
Yeah, I feel like there'd be people who would disagree with us, like hard to disagree. But
they gotta. I want straight facts and everything, you know.
Yeah.
And even then, like they might accidentally start like dipping into like out of the timeline, like more like future, like. Well, eventually they get this strong. Yeah, cool. We're talking about like how they're weaker than what they are right now.
Man, if we were nerds, we could probably calculate the gravity of this game, and and see if that affects Vegeta in any way.
No. If we wanted to be actually crazy with it, we could go into what their stats would be. We could go into what type of like magic spells would probably be most accurate to their like respective like damage abilities.
Calculate like energy and shit.
Yeah, and like see like we could do in-game like little experiments if we wanted to get down on it, like that rough. But this is just like a random like, hey, you think they'd win? Probably not. Probably yes. Like, you know.
Yeah.
Just tabletop the idea, not like actually go in depth about it.
Well, there's a few other interesting beings here, I think, that you could choose from, and I think Vegeta is gonna win. There's one being in specific, but let's see. Who do you choose next? Who's your next champion?
Like, that's what I'm saying though. Like, throughout the entire thing, are they gonna last? No. Are they gonna get like a good like few people? For sure.
Yeah.
Is Nappa gonna get anyone? Probably fucking not. Probably like a normal person.
Yeah.
Like those guys you randomly encounter at the start of the game. Probably them. Not that first guy who rides the horse. Probably. I'm not gonna lie.
That's crazy. You don't think he's getting Tree Sentinel?
Raditz is stupid. Nah, Raditz would actually probably end up getting him, but like Raditz is getting like absolutely clapped early on, you know?
Yeah.
Because he is by far weaker than what you'd expect. He comes off as insanely strong, which technically he is. But you also gotta remember the one stupid scene. He gets headbutted by a little kid and is absolutely stunned for a good second.
Damn. That kid is crazy though. He had like a power level of like over 1,000.
And you think they're not even gonna have power levels well over that level?
I mean, yeah, I guess I don't think so. In my personal opinion.
You really don't think anyone in Elden Ring?
I think
would have a
anyone in Elden Ring.
Anyone early on. Anyone early on. Anyone early on.
Anyone early on? I don't know. I think Godric, it would be around 400, maybe like 200. So like Roshi level is what I'm thinking.
How about his how about his bodyguard?
Godric's bodyguard?
Because let's face it, you said Godric would just run away.
Yeah, he would run away easily.
Okay, so then let's say the guy who guards his castle and all that.
So that is Morga, and that's Moog wearing a mustache and glasses. But I mean, it's a weaker version.
Is that actually?
It basically it is, yeah. It's Morga, but with a mustache and glasses.
This sounds so wrong.
It's true.
Like is Morga or like is
yeah, Morga. It is Morga. Literally Morga.
It's actually him?
Yeah, it's not like some random ass clone due to scientific failure or anything like that. That's literally him. But like a spirit version, like a shadow. I guess it's a shadow clone, a weaker version.
Huh.
Yeah.
I don't know then. I thought that dude was just like entirely random boss.
Nah, it's just Morga. Morga's like, yeah, nah, you're not getting Godric. You're not getting anything, buddy. That's what he says.
You see, I feel like he might be getting destroyed around there, just because Raditz is the definition of too much ego before the other two, because he thinks he's insanely strong, but yet he still knows he's like weaker, you know?
Yeah.
Like he was able to be stopped by Piccolo. Like he was able to be held like that. He was getting headbutted by a kid who, for a brief second, he did power up a lot. The fact that he got hit and stuff and just got stunned and didn't even do anything for a second, like he was immediately stopped.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like he's losing that initial boss fight. Nappa, alright. Nappa could probably take him. Nappa will take him. Never mind. Nappa will get him, but then it's the later on fights. Like Nappa is gonna get caught, and then eventually Vegeta's gonna follow.
So I have an interesting video to show you. It's basically like the Z fighters, but if like Elden Ring's Z fighters, and it's like I said, they're Letta and allies. It's a video of them fighting the Tarnish. I want you to give your opinion. Do they have any chance against Vegeta, Raditz, or Nappa separately? Of course. I sent you the video.
Yeah, I'm trying to pull it up, but I got several different things open right now.
So Letta is the one in white armor. Freya is the one with basically yellow armor and the Roman type of look. Hornsent is the guy in rags and horns. Moore is the armored guy with a shield. Dryleaf Dane is the guy who's gonna do kicks.
You said these guys are
they're basically
these guys versus Raditz is what you're saying?
Versus Raditz, Nappa, or Vegeta. How far do you think they're going? Dalier has sleep magic.
What's the pot do though? The one that gets the drone.
So was
that a raw or a bleed?
I think it's just a bomb pot, right? I guess I could look it up. I have his information right here.
Alright.
It is a rot pot. Actually, you're right.
Oh, dude,
he's
that
throwing rot pots. That's crazy.
You see, we gotta establish rot is absolutely destroying them.
I don't think it's gonna destroy them fast enough though, because there's a character named Millicent.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if they say fast enough.
I think. Okay. Well,
they are basically just super cracked up humans, you know.
Yeah. Then even then, I still think that even then.
Probably
they'll
the
beat
way
up, they could still win with Rot. I think
they'll win with Rot, but they're gonna get killed by it. No matter what, if they accidentally get it or it's given to them, they're
it is game over.
They're gonna die.
But there are someone who knows the answers, and there are people who know the answers. So
Okay, what do you think the odds of them finding them in time is?
That's a good question. There is a guy.
Let's assume
Yeah.
Let's assume it's like the in-game. It takes a good like few minutes to get them. You really think they're gonna find that in time?
In a few minutes to get to them. I think it also depends on like where they land, right?
Well, where they land, who they fight, all sorts of stuff go into it.
Okay,
But
so well, I mean,
right now we're saying let's say like they're fighting these people.
okay, yeah. Well, that's
They
that's a
get
bit of a
hit.
problem
They
because the
get
guy
hit
that
with
they
a
need to look
rod.
for is in the base game. Like if they're gonna find anybody with information on rot, who's willing to talk, you know,
Alright.
that
So
would they would die.
let's say they just land in what's it called again?
The Ionia swamp?
Is it
I don't know what place you're looking for.
the place like where like rots all over the floor?
Oh yeah,
Starts with a
Caelid.
C, no?
Caelid, yeah.
Yes.
The Ionia swamp is where it happened. Is where the Caelid, basically the
Let's
rot
say
spawn.
let's say they get unlucky. They get dropped in Caelid.
Yeah.
That's where they're landing. Unluckiest place ever.
Actually,
They're gonna
unlucky,
step out and then they're gonna like immediately get like messed up by that rock.
So if they just
think
if they land
they're
in a
gonna have
random
enough
place,
time?
though, if they land in a random place in Caelid, they'll be fine. They need to specifically land in the swamp of Ionia.
No, wait. We're going like, argument's sake, they land, their pod lands in the area where like the rot is everywhere, and then they're stepping out, and then they're gonna get it.
Then
Do
yeah,
you
I
think within the
they
amount
do.
of time they have, you do think that they're gonna find a cure in time?
I think so. Look at
Or that
my
they
screen.
die?
I can show you why. Why?
I swear, if it's like you're just stepping somewhere specific, I'm gonna cry.
Well, it's not
Okay.
it's not like specific, but like this is the only place where rot's really
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, so like let's say they land there and they get exposed to the rot. Like you think they're gonna find the cure in time?
So all they have to do, right, is talk. Well, I don't think this guy sells. I mean, we could check right now, but I don't think this guy sells it. So what they would have to do is go over here to the shack, to Sage Gallery, and I believe he can heal them.
Teleport them.
Okay, well I can't. I'm gonna have to do some running towards Gallery. But let me
Wait, you
teleport
can't
to the
teleport? I
merchant.
thought you can.
Well, I can, but not to Gallery. He doesn't have a grace.
Oh, okay.
I mean, one of them do. One of the merchants in Caelid definitely have. They sell what we're looking for here.
I thought you said like a while ago. It's like there's no cure for rot.
Also,
I
there's
thought
a
you
guy.
told me that once.
Actually, there is no lore-wise. There is no cure. Lore-wise, there is no cure.
No, we're going
anyways.
We're going that way. We're not going like in game. There's a cure.
Okay, so lore-wise, there is a cure. There is a cure they could use, lore-wise as well, in which they would have to go to Gallery. But if we're talking in-game, let's see if this guy sells what we're looking for here.
Well, we're talking like game and lore, you know? The game lore.
Okay, so when we're in here, look at this. He sells preserving boluses, which alleviates scarlet rot buildup and cures rot. This is game wise. This is game wise, right?
But not actually in lore, just in game.
Yeah, not really in lore. Now, if we're talking lore here, if they land in the swamp, the cure to the rot is actually right next to them. Because there's a commander. His name is Commander O'Neill, right? And if they were to be like, oh, there's a human, like basically if the farmer, remember when Raditz sees the farmer and kills him instantly, this would be the farmer.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, they'd probably just kill him instantly.
Yeah, they would they would try to kill him instantly or kill him instantly, Commander O'Neill. And Commander O'Neill would drop the needle, which is required to cure them of rot, but they don't know how to use the needle at all. But
they don't even know what it does. They don't. They don't know what it is. They don't know anything about it.
Exactly.
Odds are they'll just overlook it.
They'll overlook it, but then if they're like, "Oh shit, we're dying, we're slowly dying," and
they might not try that.
They might not try. They might
There's
not.
There's a big chance they won't actually. Never mind.
They might be like, "Oh shit, we're slowly dying though," and they kill everyone around them until eventually they get to Gallery, and Gallery will be like, oh, to cure scarlet rot, you'll need the damn fucking shit thing, needle. And I'll be like,
now
needle.
that's also assuming that they would ever be offered help, you know, considering the fact that like they're gonna probably still be murder hoping everyone.
Yeah, well, this is the idea with, oh, we're just gonna find people, and if they don't know the answer, we'll kill them if they don't know the answer. But Gowry does know the answer, and something tells me he is going to tell them. Maybe? Shit, maybe not. Because Gowry is working for the outer god of rot, right? So, and the needle is needed to fulfill the destiny of a certain character nearby who has rot and needs to be cured of it, right? So maybe he might actually not say it just so that you know they don't steal the needle and use it for themselves. Maybe not though. Who knows? But this is Gowry, and he'll be like, "Oh yeah, go get the needle." Tarnished.
Yeah, so they ain't gonna make it.
Yeah, they might not make it if he is stubborn, but he doesn't seem like the stubborn type, unless he is the stubborn type when it comes to the rot shit.
Not just that, but like also like, you know,
Yeah.
them not being a-holes and just killing him.
This is Gowry's pet dog. He even has like a chain on him.
Oh yeah, I know which one.
Oh shit! It spit rots. It spits rot. Oh my god! I didn't know these dogs could spit rot. What the fuck? That's crazy.
They're getting clapped, bro.
This is just
Rot
Gowry's
is killing
pet dog.
them.
That is crazy.
I don't care who they are, what they're doing. They're gonna get rot, and they're gonna die to rot. I'm sorry, I don't see.
Damn. Okay.
I don't see them solving it fast enough. You know.
I see, because they're more interested in.
So that the whole needle thing. It's all fine and all, but like they have to know already. Otherwise, they're gonna overlook it. They're not even gonna try it. They're not even gonna think about it. They're gonna completely forget that thing exists. They're probably gonna ask the wrong people. Like if they get lucky and ask the right person, that person might end up like having to have like the moral dilemma of, should I help out these guys who are like 100% just murdering everyone, or should I just let them die?
Yeah, he might do it though, just because of the fact that if they're murdering everyone, they might kill the Destiny person.
Wait.
Yeah.
And they also don't have any money.
They also, yeah. But I mean, you have to kill people for money though. So, like, cause the runes, right? And everything drops runes if you kill it, and they're gonna kill people. So, you know, kind of.
But they're not gonna pick it up.
But also, he doesn't sell the cure or anything. He actually, you know, the needle itself is the cure, essentially. He's just the information giver of that fact.
Like he just openly tells whoever.
Yeah, because he's like, oh, please get the needle so that we can save the dying lady that's right above me. Because she has a destiny.
Well, if it's for that reason, he probably wouldn't tell him.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But I'm thinking maybe he does tell them, or else they'll kill the dying lady, and then that'll be a problem.
Please, they'll just probably kill him before they do that, because he probably wouldn't tell them anything. Knowing who they are, what they are, monsters, he wouldn't tell them that knowing.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I guess that's up for him to decide.
Yeah, nah. I don't see it working, you know?
Yeah. I see it working just for the fact that he wants to probably stay alive. So he wants her to stay alive as well. So, you know, that's how I see it. Why you know, they could get the needle, but even then they are kind of dumb.
That's huge reaching, you know?
Yeah, yeah, it's fair enough.
Without us reaching, they're dead. Now, if we really like think they got hella lucky, they'll live.
yeah, essentially. I mean, Caelid isn't, like, the swamp isn't that far from him, which is why I guess their luck is pretty high, though, in my opinion. Like, the swamp and where he is, not that far away.
Not that far away, but, like
a flight away, really.
if they have a reputation, but, like, if they're building a reputation, like, trying to find it of just murdering everyone, then 100% they're not getting it.
Yeah, but we gotta remember that like, most things in Caelid aren't exactly coherent beings, so it's not like news is gonna spread, though. You know.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if it is no, if they just look hella untrustworthy, then probably not. Still.
Yeah, that's true.
Which I like a lot. I look at Napa. I think I ain't gonna trust this dude ever.
Yeah, big bald guy. No way.
Bald? Nah.
Yeah.
And then like, if they're not killing everyone, I mean, since they're going to be killing a lot of different people, or they're killing everyone, they're not picking up those runes. we cannot say that they're picking up runes. They're definitely not.
Well, but no one picks up runes though. They just kind of enter your body.
Yeah, I mean, that's also like a tarnished thing, you know?
That is true. It could also just be a tarnished thing, because some runes are just pick upable, as we know. You know,
Yeah, so I would just say like they have to manually collect it.
Yeah.
Because they're not special. They're not special. They got
Nappa might
teleported
collect
here,
it though,
kinda.
to be fair. Nappa might collect it.
Nah, they probably won't.
You don't think he's a collector? Nappa or Raditz, maybe?
No.
No? Damn.
No.
Well, I'm assuming they just crash landed here. Maybe they're trying to find Goku. They accidentally go to the wrong
I'm thinking it's more along the lines of like they're just trying to conquer a planet, you know? Like what they normally do.
Oh yeah, they just try to conquer it. Boom, they find this. Well, once again, if we go to like the strongest power levels, right? They go to the strongest power levels, kill those, and then they just go down the list, kill everything else, right? So like, who do you think they would go for first? There's a long list, so.
Like what? Just murder hoping?
Yeah, who do you think they would kill first if they're like, oh, this power level is over 3 or something?
I don't know. I don't know.
Because there's Malekith, like I said, Malekith is like the most feared of the demigods because he can insta-kill people. Well, not insta-kill, but he makes sure they're dead. Like that's his power essentially. He makes sure like immortal guys will stop being immortal with his shit, you know.
They're getting clapped, bro.
They're getting clapped, yeah. Yeah,
they're getting clapped.
You know. He has like instant like beams of basically insta-kill stuff. It's hard to say insta-kill because it's not insta-kill. It doesn't insta-kill the Tarnished, but like it's hard to say how it works lore-wise, you know, because it's kind of very specific lore-wise. But it makes sure that people are dead, you know, like just lore-wise. It's called what is it called again? Destined death, which is such a fancy way of saying you will die. It's called a destined death.
Yeah, it's called a guarantee.
Yeah.
Yeah, they definitely died in that too. Then.
Yeah, Malekith. I'm like that's why I haven't even said. Oh yeah, but let's bring up Malekith because Malekith is kind of crazy. Malekith is kind of crazy, but I think they might have a chance against Malekith though because Malekith disguises himself as Gurranq, and Gurranq doesn't use Destined Death until he thinks, oh shit, I might lose the fight, right? And he might not have time to use Destined Death if Vegeta starts wailing on Gurranq, you know.
Too many what ifs, you know.
Yeah. I mean, I guess that's just the point.
Okay, but yeah, no, I get it. Okay, that's the entire situation is what if. Yeah. But like, what I mean by that is like, let's face it, they lose through and through.
Yeah.
They're not winning. Like, there's no situation I see where they're beating the entire universe of Elden Ring.
Oh shit! I forgot to say. You were watching the video, right? What about the basically the Z fighters of Elden Ring? What do you think Leda and allies have a chance against these Saiyans?
Raditz or just them in general?
Like just them in general. You know, up the ladder, I guess.
Raditz. They'll probably give Raditz a run for his money. It's like 60-40. 60 in favor of the guys, 40 in favor of Raditz. Nappa, he does have that one hella powerful move. Mm-hmm. So if they try sticking together, they're kind of screwed. But if they're smart enough, they're probably gonna end in a tie. Probably.
They are fairly smart. You know, they're not dumb. That's for sure.
Well, they look like they look like they got strats. You know. They
do. They definitely have strats. That's for
yeah,
sure.
Exactly. Like that's what I mean. Like Jaji, they're probably gonna count on that for sure.
Yeah, I mean Ansbach is intelligent. Freya is not really. Moore also might be.
Might.
If you listen to him speak, it's very interesting. So basically, 2 dumb characters and the rest are intelligent, if not hyper intelligent.
Yeah, I'm thinking Nappa has a good chance at losing. That one could either end in a draw or... No, let's just say it's gonna be a draw.
So Vegeta?
He's destroying them.
Really?
Probably.
Damn, that means
ignoring the rot, you could probably get him.
Damn, that means Elden Ring as a whole is it's over. It's over. Vegeta's winning.
What do you mean?
I mean Vegeta wins the entire universe. He wins over
Vegeta lost.
The Z fighters lost. The Elden fighters lost. We win. Vegeta wins. I win.
We talked about Elden Ring as a whole. Don't you dare. I won. But like that's probably like a group like Vegeta got like an actual win for once out of majority of the universe.
Yeah. I mean, we haven't talked about DLC. I think there's one
DLC. I'm telling you, there's also that one boss who just insta kills. You know?
Yeah. I mean, there's.
Well, he's not even a boss. He's not even a boss when he insta kills. Be like, he catches them off guard.
Yeah.
They do him. They're gone.
I mean, there's a sunflower. You remember the sunflower? You think he's losing against a sunflower though?
All right, I'll be back though.
All right.
If I come back, just let me know whether you're streaming or not.
Oh, okay. I gotcha.
Okay, it's just stream. Bye.
Bye. So to kind of end off the discussion here, the argument, Vegeta's gonna be struggling with the base game. I think with the DLC, it's going to be similar. And let's just go through the line. We have Bale, who went toe-to-toe with Placidusax, so Vegeta might be losing that fight. We have Lord of the Frenzied Flame, Midra himself. Vegeta might lose. This might be the only fight where Vegeta wins because he's a frail old man at the beginning, and there's no way Vegeta's giving him a chance to second phase. And if he does second phase, well, it's probably more than over for Vegeta. He might just get madness blasted. The Mother of Fingers, the Mother of Fingers is isn't she like the brother? Or sorry, not the brother, the sister or the daughter of the Elden Beast. So chances are Vegeta's losing against that. We have Ramana, which is basically similar to Melania, and we both know Rot's gonna blast Vegeta. So we have Mesmer, who's kind of a mirror version of Melania, except without the Rot. He is the son of a god, to be fair. So Vegeta might have a hard time fighting Mesmer. I think Vegeta might win against Mesmer, but Chris has some good arguments, and I bet he would have good ones against Mesmer as well. Sunflower, I think Vegeta's winning. We have Gaius. I think Gaius, even though I would like to think Vegeta wins against Gaius is a rival of Radahn. So, more often than not, Vegeta's probably winning that fight. Putrescent Knight, I think Vegeta's winning that fight. I'm not even going to argue against it or for it. Ralana, I think Vegeta might struggle but win because of the twin moons. Vegeta might win because, as we've mentioned earlier, established the moons will just make him powerful. So yeah, I think Vegeta beats up Ralana more often than not. Dancing Lion, I think Vegeta wins against Dancing Lion, but Dancing Lion does have a lightning phase, and lightning could blast Vegeta really hard. So, I say he has a better chance in the DLC than he does in the base game, even though he probably gets demolished more so, even if not by more opponents in the DLC than in the base game.